to the party, and after a crushing defeat and also a overwhelming victory from last week, we are up and running for the Schmoedown.
Yes, we are back and we are ready for another match.
And we're back in teams, Tuesday teams. And this one is a big one because we've got kind of the match that possibly could have happened had Deep Cuts maybe not step in the back and IGN came to play instead. Something that we could have seen maybe occur, and it's going to be Top That versus Top 10.
Yes, this is the number one's Contenders match be playing now. So this is the match that is happening because Top 10 won against Team Action at the Spectacular. Had Team Action won, then it would be a completely different story going on right now. But alas, this is the story that is playing out.
Basically, Christian is cleaning up all the loose ends, all the possible outcomes that could have happened. He's remedying that by giving everybody a shot to claim the prize that they possibly could have taken back then. So, let's get into the battle between Top 10 and Top That. But first, hashtag, who you got?
I'm going Top 10. I gotta stick with my boys. I got Matt Nost and John Roca. I think that they can pull it out with the success of Top 10 coming back as a podcast on the SK Plus channel. They've been really showing a lot of heat in the essentials. In the teams.
And that's the thing is Matt and John Roca seem to get a little flustered and angry thinking that I don't want them to win. No, they just go up against people that I really enjoy. But I've got no horse in the race in the world of Top That. Vejvoda is very good. He's proven that. So as a dynamic duo, will they be able to top that for Top 10? So I'm going to go hashtag who you got. It's going to be Top 10. I figured it out at the last second.
Top 10 all the way.
Top 10 is who we want to walk away with this. I'm starting to second guess myself. No, Top 10. That's who I'm sticking with, and let's go now.
And your winner, Team Top 10!
We were up front for this one.
Yep. Totally remember
No one should
that
take
too.
out the Patriots,
So good.
but Team Top 10. So top that, take that, whatever your name is, boy band group, whatever your name is, IGN,
They got
GNI.
moves? They
You
got
took
moves?
David Griffin from me. You're not going to take my title from me. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to go right through you. And then Team Patriots, wake the fuck up because I'm back. Team Top 10 is back, and we're coming for you.
Yeah, we're coming
Get
for
in
you,
shape.
communists.
Get
We're
in
coming
shape.
for you, communists.
That tournament was insignificant without me, without Eric.
But it's not a real tournament. I mean, okay, we let the kids play, you know, while we took a little breather. But yeah, that now they have to actually have some real competition.
That's right. The men are here to take your boys' trophy with you.
And yeah, we've retitled ourselves, and yeah, you know what's gonna happen here. You know, you're just gonna take a TKO. So what do we got to say about that? Top that.
Dogs.
Going all out with the montage music.
That rule book, we got your crew shook. Eyes up in that sun high, we'll burn you with one look. Peace out my brother, kiss to your mother. Bust a couple of shots and spread your team around like butter. Wake up my dude, eyes black and blue. Flowers in your room that say we hope you get one soon. Every time I take a
Yeah, I'm
step, I
digging
crack a
this.
little earth.
I'm
I push
really
through
digging
the
this.
pain like a mama giving birth. Turn up.
Can they keep up this momentum in the editing, though? That's the only thing. Is their number one Contenders match? Is every match going to get this level of creative touch? I'm hoping. That's what the Patreon's for. Happy thus far with the improvements.
Yes.
So this week it's blue. Last Friday it was red.
Teams league.
So blue for teams, red for singles. That'd be cool.
Yeah, probably.
I like it. It looks like Ralph Garman and the dude that invented Super Meat Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Season 5. It's the second match of the season 5. It's the first match.
Kylo Ken.
And my now is the one. I'm Christian Harloff, joined by this guy. And that's Harloff. It's
great to be back here with you, right? Right? You and I, we love each other.
Yeah.
It's so good. You ruined my career with your system. I love it. Happy to be here, though, for the start of season 5.
Well, it's the season 5, the start of the team. We just had the big
Does it mean does it look like they're not centered?
For the team match to begin, just like this past Friday. This is a #1 contender spot between.
That's just me being
Top
ridiculous.
That, Jim Vejvoda, Eric Goldman. These guys are 3-1 with 3 knockouts. They have been on a damn tear since they joined this league this past season, but they are going up easily their hardest shot so far against the former champions, Top 10, who destroyed Team Action at the Schmoedown Spectacular this past December.
You know, I always say, I don't ever want to take anything away from Top 10. They are former champs for a reason. They know what they're doing. They are in the upper echelon, but they've been around a long, and they got to be looking over their shoulders. They've been around a long time. They got to wonder who's going to take their spot. I feel there's a lot of pressure on them going into the season to keep up.
I like how Ken didn't finish his sentence, but he came back around to finish it.
I love these guys. You know why?
It's good commentating. I love Ken.
They don't give a damn. They're here to win. They don't even know my name. They barely know your name. They are just here to compete, win, go home, and have a beer. I love it.
All right, well, you know,
I love Angry
exactly
Ken.
Right. We're going to see a lot of that. Let's look at these promos here first.
Well, Matt, we took care of Team Action. We're back here again. We're taking on Team IGN, Top That, whatever they want to call themselves this week.
No idea.
Look,
Notice I'm digging your hair, man. I don't know what it is.
We faced to this point, at least according to them.
Team Top 10, I think.
Schmeddy and Juice Spot.
Yeah, and I think it's Schmoka, and Donnie Most, I think was the other guy.
You know, Team Action woke us up. Woke us up! Not just by knocking me down in an assault and battery charge, but they woke us up. And now we're back. We earned ourselves this shot, and now we're gonna take this shot and take Top That out.
You should fear us because we are clearly 2 people who are only smart at movies. We literally, I was told there was pizza and I walk in the door and now I'm this close to being a champion. I think that is something to be afraid of.
John, does it bother you at all that these guys
was it Dino's
don't give a
Pizza?
Damn about the entire
No, Dino's.
They haven't watched
Lumpy Dino's, or whatever.
I was Donnie
whatever
Most,
he says, whatever you do. No, you're not interested.
Apparently, legitimately thought his name was Schmoka.
Of all the people I face in my travels, they are the ones maybe I have a smidgen of respect for, but no fear. And that is a very important distinction. I do not fear any of my opponents. Them I respect maybe just a wee bit, but you know, ignorance is bliss.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny. Listen.
Yeah.
We take out Team I don't give a fuck who they are. Yeah. And then we get a shot at the Pinkos.
Yeah.
We get a shot at Team Communists.
Lenin and Trotsky.
Exactly.
That's right.
The Bolsheviks will go down.
The time for being respectful and nice and all that, that's over. I'm coming for that title. I'm gonna have to kick your ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick those guys' ass. I might even kick your ass if you blow it again.
I'm your teammate, Danny.
All right, okay, all right, I do. I forget. Where am I? I just know I'm here for one thing. Eating free pizza and kicking ass at movie trivia.
And he's all out of pizza.
I am.
We gotta bring some prestige and respect
You
back
gotta
to
get
the
the pizza
Schmoedown.
early.
Thank you.
The rightful champion should be holding that tag team belt.
Gotta get it
Once we
before
take care
John
of Top
Roca, or
That,
else he's gonna fly for
Patriots,
that pizza.
Communists, leftists, Red Scare, Mao Zedong, I don't give a shit what you call yourselves, we're taking you out. And we're putting those
Camera's a
belts
little
back around
closer
our
up
waist
too
where
for
they
the
belong.
interviews.
Yeah.
Team Top 10.
As you said, Top That, they were just here to eat pizza and get a chance to play the Patriots. I don't even think they know that the Patriots are the champions.
No.
I don't think that they care. They just want to come in here and win and show their dominance. The question is with Top That, though, are they going to, this is really their first test. They can make a stand. If they handle Top 10 the way they've handled the other teams that they played, then they're for real.
It's a good showing for them if they do.
Really good match with Top 10, then they're for real. But if they fluke it, if they lose, then maybe they weren't as good as everyone thought they were.
I absolutely hate to agree with you. I really do. I talked to my counselor about
He's got that edginess in his voice now. It's not normal Ken.
No.
As much as I love
It's
Top
Kylo
10,
Ken.
they
Yeah, it
do have
is.
to prove themselves. The upper echelon includes the top 10. I have to admit that. I have admitted that legally. But this is key for top 10.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're feeling the pressure.
Well, it's certainly key for top 10, who I don't know if pressure is the word anymore, because you look at both Nost and Roca, these guys, they've been through it. They've been through the ringer since season 2. They work so well together. They know each other so well. You see that they want the Patriots so bad. John Roca has been revitalized. There was a time at the end of last season you could see that maybe he was getting burnt out a little bit. You could see it. Not after that, team action woke them up. And now top that, everyone talking about top that is the next great thing. Roca's ready. Nost, he's ready, and I'm ready.
Yeah, you know, you're right. They don't feel pressure. It's like Roca on a second date. He's like, all right, I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm here. Let's do it.
I mean, you are a heel. All right, here we go. Give me a little bit of those stats here in the tail of the tape. Top 10, top that. What do you got?
Top 10 former champions there. Strengths include biopics, westerns. I asked Matt Nost, what are your strengths? He's like, what do you got? I am here to compete. I know everything. Competent indeed. Top that. You want to know their strengths?
What are they?
Name a category.
Comic book movies.
Strengths.
Classics.
Strengths.
Animated.
Strengths.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Every other genre.
All right, well, listen. You
Oh, I
saying
just
that,
bit
guess
my
we're ready.
lip.
You ready to go?
Pam, I'm going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Pam,
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the team division for the #1 contender. Introducing first. With a record
Changing it up a
3
smidge.
wins, 1 defeat, and 3 knockouts.
New year, new you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Eric Goldman, Jim Darth Vader.
I know, Eric usually has some pretty good shirts.
What does that say?
Movers?
Something movers? Is it a people mover shirt? I'm just assuming it's Disney because he wore the
Usually
33
wears
shirt.
Disney shirts.
They don't look scared at all.
They don't look happy to be here. They don't look dangerous. Are ready to compete and win. I love that about these.
Damn
Not
it.
intimidated at all.
I'm trying to figure
And
it out.
their opponents. With a record of 7
When we
wins,
went out after, I think it was a spectacular, Roca was walking up and we all started banging on the tables. The champs are here! And he came up like all so smug.
So smart.
And that's when you could see it in the video. That's when he walks up to the camera and he's like, hey, team action. And he walks away. And then Jeff Snyder drove off playing the freaking Shipping Up to Boston, blasting from his car.
Old school. Old school.
Mask is
Old
back.
school Roca coming out here with the mask on.
Including Nos's t-shirt.
Are you a hit on the face? Make up your mind.
Yeah, nominated for an Oscar this year.
Yeah,
then.
right.
That was my horrible impression of Arnold.
Is this another chapter or the beginning of the last one?
Now, Outlaw's never even near Baby. Look at near Baby. Eric, yeah.
Give him a nice
Pat, a little respect.
respectful pat.
Then let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
Here we go. Round number 1. Question number 1 in the realm of directors. Who directed the 1994 Best Picture nominee quiz show? You don't know that. You're looking at the answers?
Well,
Let's see.
don't start.
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
5, 4, 3,
No, we didn't direct
2,
it.
1. Pens down. Matt Nost.
Robert Redford.
He's
That's
in it.
correct. Jim.
Robert Redford.
Damn.
Robert Redford.
Damn!
Paul something.
There you go.
Oh,
Damn.
Top that.
Thinking Paul Emerson.
Paul
All right,
something.
there you go.
Question two category is comedy.
Nost?
In 1991's Father of the Bride, who plays the eccentric wedding coordinator Frank Egelhofer?
You definitely said it.
Frank.
It's one of my favorite comedies. You know, I like to laugh every time.
And who played his partner?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim.
Martin Short.
That's correct. Roca.
Father and mother and daughter having the baby together? Get that to town.
Top 10, not missing. That's great. Battle of the tops. The top 10 has it. All right, here we go. Number 3, dramas. Who played the lead? Will Freeman in the 2002 comedy drama About a Boy. I'd like to see something that's
Great movie.
just can't get anything right in spelling. See?
Don't make me.
You
All
got
right.
it. You're a traitor again. 5.
What song is it that he gets the royalties for? Some Christmas
2,
song?
1. Roca.
Hugh Grant.
Correct. Eric.
Hugh Grant.
Yep.
Matt.
Hugh Grant.
And Jim.
Now I see his
Look at
face.
that. There we go. The battle is
Toni
there. 1 point
Collette.
difference here. Okay.
Question 4, category
Nicholas
is
Hoult.
horror thriller. Horror thriller. Who played Quentin Tarantino's brother in From Dusk Till Dawn?
I don't remember his name.
Wasn't allowed to see that.
Is that true?
Nudity.
Why can't I think of his name?
Come on. Think of a show where they say his name really funny.
I know, but I can't think of his name.
George Clooney.
Damn it!
I love George
Why can't I
Clooney.
think of his name?
George Clooney.
Roca.
George Clooney.
There you go. All right.
Give me George
Roca
I had
and
his
Jim
head
have
in
not
my
missed
face.
yet. Here we go. Next one. Next one. Action adventure. Who directed 2010's Robin Hood?
2010's Robin Hood?
Yeah.
There was a Robin Hood that came out then?
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Matt.
Took a guess. Ridley Scott.
That's correct. Jim.
With Russell Crowe.
Oh, that. I thought that came out way earlier than 2010.
The only one I know of other than Prince of Thieves
Roca
and Men in
Jim
Tights.
have not missed yet. Here we go. Next question.
2010
All right,
for me.
question 6, crime. Crime. Who was said to be sleeping with the fishes in The Godfather?
Rachel Cushing just punched herself in the leg.
We were talking about this during Harloff Carpool
Right,
today.
there's one JT rule.
People.
Category crime. Who was said to be sleeping with the fishes in The Godfather?
Five, 4,
People.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jim.
I can't believe I'm going to forget this one. Angeli?
It's incorrect. John.
Luca Brasi.
Correct. Eric.
Fredo.
Nothing. Matt.
Luca Brasi.
Wow. Top 10 taking a
Luca
big
Brasi
lead
sleeps
there.
with the fishes.
Big lead. 3-point lead. 3-point lead. All right, there you go. Next
Look at
one.
Nost.
Category
Yeah,
of
Nost is
fantasy
killing it.
sci-fi. What was David Levinson's plan to defeat the aliens in the first Independence Day film?
I mean, you used the word film to describe
I'm
that,
sorry.
and I
I should've said
no, I
movie.
respect that. I
No,
respect that.
I don't know if I should have said that. I feel bad about myself. Did I turn heel just now? 5,
I don't know.
3,
Good job.
2, 1. John Roca.
I don't know. Computer virus?
Correct.
Good job.
Correct.
Eric.
Computer virus.
Correct. Matt.
Implant a virus in the computer.
That's fine.
Correct.
Jim.
Computer virus.
There you go. Okay,
Oh, I
so
thought-
Give it a
Roca
cold.
going really old school,
A
pretending he
virus.
didn't know the question.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just couldn't put virus.
All right.
What, for the
Top 10 as
virus?
a team is perfect right now. Matt and John have not missed yet.
All right. Final question, 8th question.
What'd I miss,
coming in
Redford?
the category
That's
of
the only one?
animated. Which characters from the Madagascar series had their own spin-off movie in 2014?
Wait,
What?
like what style of animal?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Eric. That is correct. Matt.
Or as Benedict Cumberbatch like to say,
And
penguins.
John.
Wings.
I put the lemurs because they had a show.
Yeah, but it's a movie.
I know, I had to change it.
This is
I
the
had to
first
change
time
it last
a
second.
team has ever been perfect together. So the way it'll work is Top Bat will not answer this question. This is just for Top 10.
Look at that.
They
Bonus
both
question.
Double
got
dose?
it.
Both you
Nice.
guys have a chance to get a
Dude.
point here. They have to write it down, just like they have been previously. Here
Jumped
we go.
on the
Here's
bandwagon
bonus
just in
question for
time.
Top 10. In
I've always
2006's
been on it.
battle, Kate Blanchett plays opposite Brad Pitt. But in which film from 2008 do the two also star together?
I think that's how you spell it.
That's how I
They're
spelled
ready.
it.
Look,
Okay.
top 10 looks hungry.
Are they both gonna get it?
And 5,
Well, like, you gotta give us a little bit of time. It's a long time.
4,
Is it long?
Oh, wait.
2, 1. Matt.
I'm gonna stick with
Curious
this one.
Case of Benjamin Button.
Yep.
Roca.
The Curious Case of Benjamin
That is a
Button.
perfect.
Damn
That's
Because
a
it says it in the
5-point
thing, I
swing
saw it,
there.
damn it. And I was like, wait a minute.
Unbelievable.
It
When they
is
said long,
But for some reason, I thought they said Curious Case of Benjamin Button first when I heard the question. So that's why I said, I don't know. It's, yeah. Go first.
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead, go for it. All right, who's going to spin? Matt's going to spin there. It's going to spin here. Look at Roca. Roca is focused right now. Roca is focused.
Nose is on fire too.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
dude.
Roca like
Nels
this
is
since
killing it
Rome.
right now.
He's not even looking at the wheel. Look. Oh no! Oh,
Dang.
Oh no!
I mean, look.
But here, I'll
top
tell you
10
what.
has strengths.
Here's this isn't. Watch what happens here.
I wonder if they're gonna pick coming of age.
What?
They'll probably
Listen.
pick coming of age.
They don't know that. They don't know their weaknesses.
Pixar.
Watch the show. That's true. That's true. I'm also trying
Pixar.
Yeah, there we go.
We have a Matt Nose
I'm gonna
coming.
go with
It is a people mover.
Yeah, see.
This
Oh,
is
is it?
Tomorrowland.
biopics.
Biopics. This was.
Yeah.
That's
No.
damn.
Here we go. All right,
he's
so they
not gonna
just
work
chose.
'cause he's wearing a hat.
They just
I can-
chose biopics, and this is the problem with them not watching the shows. This is a huge strength of John Roque. He's never missed a question in biopics. Here we go. So now it is
Wow.
biopics. All right, here we go, guys. Category biopics. Here we go. 6 questions. What actor played American entertainer, playwright, and composer George M. Cohan in both Yankee Doodle Dandy and The Seven Little Foys?
James Cagney.
2 points.
Jeez.
All right. All right. In Men of Honor, Cuba Gooding Jr. suffers an injury on a ship after and loses a part of his body. What part of his body does he lose?
Arm?
Leg?
His leg.
Correct. 2 more points.
I was like, I know he was
Who
like
directed
in
the
crutches.
2005
They're the divers,
biographical
right?
war drama,
Yeah.
Jarhead?
Oh my god. I know it's somebody.
5.
What is it?
Well, it's got to be somebody.
Brad,
3.
Peter Burke?
2.
Peter,
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice, please.
Peter
A.
something?
Sam Mendes. B. Clint
Brian
Eastwood.
Singer.
C. Catherine
Sam
Bigelow.
Mendes.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go
say
Sam
Bigelow.
Mendes. I'm gonna go Sam Mendes.
Sam Mendes?
1 point.
Damn.
All right, here
Yeah,
we
because
go.
Bigelow's was the
Question
Hurt
4.
Locker.
Question 4. What is the nickname that Howard Stern gives Paul Giamatti in Private Parts?
Pig vomit. Pig vomit.
5.
That was in the
4.
deep recesses of my
3.
head.
Fine, multiple choice.
Is it A, fat ass, B, pig vomit, C, porker, D, pig nose?
B.
Correct. For 1 more point.
Yeah.
All right, 24-13. All right, 2 more. Not giving top that a chance to steal. Who plays an LA journalist that befriends a homeless Juilliard trained musician in the soloist?
Robbie Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr.
Wow, look at this. What a. And your last question here. Which actor plays bull rider Lane Frost in 8 seconds?
Oh, it's Luke Perry.
2 more points. Top 10.
Freaking
I was thinking
no.
in the cowboy way.
Man.
That's why you always tell you want to.
I'm just gonna make
Southern
my own
because
shirt
they
say
gave
no
the
killing it.
And man,
Just
what
make it a normal
what
t-shirt.
round
Yeah.
Top 10.
That's nost.
Top that is.
I'll just write it
is
myself.
In desperation here, they need to hit comic book movies. All right, guys, you guys are up. Go for that spin in order to come back.
Never spun before.
Ooh.
They got it! They got it!
Oh,
They
man.
got it again. They got it again.
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
All right, guys. 6th question in the category of
The
comic
wheel
book
is in
movies.
favor
First
of
one coming
top
in.
that.
In Batman and Robin, how was Alicia Silverstone's Barbara related to Alfred?
Uncle Alfred, his
Uncle.
niece.
Oh yeah, they were related.
That's
niece.
correct for 2
Points.
points.
Wow, coming back to it. All right.
What was John Favreau's character's full name
Happy
in
Hogan.
the Iron Man films?
Badge.
Yep.
Badge.
Multiple choice?
I'm gonna go for it.
Well, no, you say multiple choice.
No, let him go for it.
A.
He can go
Harold
for it.
Hawthorne. B. Happy Gilmore. C. Happy Hogan. D. Harryhausen.
Oh. Well, Happy Hogan. We thought you were going for his non-nickname now. But
Everything it says full. It does say full name. I mean, you can challenge it if you want.
I kind of I think
we
should
won.
challenge.
We said Happy
Okay,
Hogan.
all
Well,
right.
I mean, yeah, but you can challenge. Do you want to challenge it or not? You have one challenge. No, you don't have to challenge.
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I'll let the comments decide.
All right. Here we go. Okay. So they got 1 point there. Okay. Next one.
In Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man took down Ant-Man with a technique from what Star Wars
Empire
film?
Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Remember that old movie?
So, like, took me out of the movie. It's like, dude, Peter Parker
In
knows
what
Empire Strikes Back.
1990s comic book movie did the criminals Fun Boy, T-Bird, Skank, and Tintin appear?
Darkman? I don't
The
know.
Crow.
That is correct.
Fire
Two
it up!
points.
Fire it up!
All right.
I've seen The Crow a couple times.
Sorry.
Not
Fifth
enough
question.
to commit to
What was
memory.
the first comic book movie to cross $1 billion worldwide at the box office?
Spider-Man?
Multiple choice.
Two?
Yeah.
A. The Avengers. B. The Dark Knight. C.
Dark
Spider-Man
Knight.
3.
I'm gonna say
D,
Spider-Man
Iron
3, even though it was terrible.
I think The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
That's correct for a point.
Good.
All right.
There were so many people in that
Last
theater
question
when we
here.
freaking
Wow,
showed it
within
at
five.
where I worked.
The Dark Knight? Yeah.
In
Every
Suicide
demographic
Squad,
full.
what word does the Joker have tattooed on his forehead?
Damaged.
Is it damaged?
Damaged.
That's correct.
All
Come
right,
on.
so they came back here. 5
Good
points.
job, though.
They were able to get
Like
that.
the round didn't exist,
Look,
everyone.
I
that
feel like,
comic
though,
book
they should have
movie
let them
category
say the
really helped
answer.
them out because they were in
Yeah.
Just because you say
desperate
multiple
need
choice. They didn't
All right,
hear
here we
any
go.
of
But
the
they
options.
didn't hear any of the
Round
options
number
yet.
three
It's like
works
chess.
like this. The
Yeah.
As long as you don't
competitors
take your
will
hand
get
off,
3
you're good.
categories. All right, so top 10. You guys are in the lead. Pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
12, 6, and 20.
12, 6, 20. Top that.
9, 14, 17.
9, 14, and 17. All right, top that will be going first. They'll be going first.
Nervous.
And they have chosen category number 9. Category number 9, and that is a 2-pointer. That is holiday movies. Who's going to be taking the holiday movies?
I always
But I would
go
love
first.
2
him.
points.
I don't know.
I wish it'd be a 5.
It really depends on the question.
Here we go. 2
I
points.
probably failed.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
Eric's
go
going
for it.
Eric, what song is played over the credits at the end of 8 Crazy Nights?
Song.
The
Guessing the
Hanukkah song.
Yeah,
That is correct.
Part 3.
All right.
Yes.
I was like, I know it's the
So
song.
now,
I don't know if
Jim,
what
in
the-
order to
Put on your
tie it
yellow.
up here, to tie it up,
Tactical foul!
Jim will
He's
get
not good at
category
talking to trash where it
14.
belongs.
In the 1980s, Stallone plays the character of Marion in which 1980s film?
Marion. 80s.
That sounds familiar, but I don't
Rhinestone?
remember the name.
It's incorrect. Looking for Cobra.
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 Oh,
All right, so
Cobra.
now it comes down
That's
to this.
I was like, I know
know
it's
Cobra
something
very
familiar.
well.
5-pointer.
I know,
These guys can tie it up, or excuse me, they can take the lead if
I
they
know
get
cliffhanger
this
like the
correct.
back of my
However,
hand,
if they miss, top 10 will win and play the Patriots for the championship.
though. It's over.
As your 5-pointer. What future Academy Award nominee plays murderer Richard Haywood in the thriller Murder by Numbers?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling,
For
yeah.
5 points. They got it there.
Good job.
There you go. They got
Now
it.
you
Is that
just...
what
28.
Sandy?
So,
Sandy! Yeah.
top 10 can tie it here with the 2-pointer. They avoided the TKO. The 2-pointer, top 10.
Now they gotta
will
miss,
get. Category number 12. Oh, sorry.
Pretty much all of them.
Absolutely. Don't take any glory away from me, Harlow.
Sorry.
All right, you chose number 12. Category is rom-coms. Who will be taking this question?
Give it to Nost.
Well, I guess I'll take it.
All right,
go.
the man who
Oh.
understands love less there. All right. 2-point question. Who plays Jack Nicholson's co-lead Erica in Something's Gotta Give?
Diane Keaton?
Helen Hunt.
Oh, is it Helen Hunt?
Diane Keaton?
No, you're
That's
right.
correct.
I was thinking
okay.
of...
So now it goes to
Something
Matt
else.
Nose can win the game
What's
here.
that one?
If
What's
Nose
it
gets
called?
this
We got it right
three-pointer,
here.
it's
Damn
over.
it.
Top 10 will win. If he misses, it goes to the 5-pointer.
What the hell's that one
You
called
chose
with
the
Helen
number
Hunt
6.
and
That
Jack
category is
Nicholson?
Crime.
Oh.
What were the last names
As good as it gets?
of Bonnie and Clyde in 1967's Bonnie and Clyde?
I don't know the last names.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't get it. All right.
Get it.
So,
Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow.
yes, Parker and
Wow,
Barrow.
that was a
but
tough
we
one.
Now they still have a chance. It is not over. It is the 5-pointer. If they hit it,
Man,
it's over.
talk
If they
about,
don't, we
up
go
to the
sudden
end.
death here.
Yep.
30-30 as we go to. They can tie the record. Also, if they hit it right now, they will tie the record. But it is now. Ken, category number 20.
You chose number 20. That category is Pixar. Pixar film. 5-point
Nose.
question. You can confirm.
Come on, Nost.
Confirm. At the beginning of Inside Out, young Riley is shown to have 5 islands of personality. Name 2 of them.
Family and hockey.
It looks like that's what he said.
Family and
Family
goofball.
hockey.
And
Oh, that too.
He got you. Family and hockey. Exactly what you said. See, I would have just done something stupid and said, like, sports. It's like, she likes hockey, sports. I'd go too vague with it.
Hockey Island. They got Goofball Island, Family Island, Hockey Island, and then...
It's going to be playing they tied the record. They did it again. They tied the record. What a game.
No! Shining moment.
This is Yankees Dodgers.
Yeah. They
he's
both
part,
did
he's
great,
part of
but
the thing
man.
now,
This
too.
is Yankees Dodgers.
Yeah, he's in the club.
This is a long-time rivalry. I sometimes, I maybe sometimes overlook John Roca. Not overlook his skills, but just sometimes I wonder if he wants to keep going. You know, he's had such a long ride and ups and downs, but Roca and Nose continue to show.
Roca will be that one person, old guy that's in the league that everyone's like, all right, old timer, and he's like, I remember back in my day, and he's still there, and he's like kicking everybody's ass.
That's Roca now.
I kid, Roca. We love you.
This is top 10 showing they are an elite team and potential champions here. They can, I mean, if this is the third time they are going to be playing the Patriots, you guys got to be a little nervous after seeing something like that.
We're nervous. That is quite an accusation. We are always aware of our opponents. That is what Tom does as a manager. That is why he's the best manager of all time. We are prepared for all possible outcomes and opponents. We're not worried. We're excited to show top 10 that they're still not better than the Patriots.
Top 10 is going to be Patriots, sorry.
As we get to the post-interviews, Brad Gilmore from the Schmoedown Run
Brad!
will be interviewing top 10 and top that. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Your man Brad
Rocking
Gilmore
the
here with
suit.
the victors in the first team match of the season. Team top 10, an impressive win, gentlemen. But John, I got to tell you first, we haven't seen you play like that since arguably that Dan Merle match. What was going through your mind? What was the difference maker this time?
Well, I'll tell you something. When you go down to the pit and you lose and you have a bad 2017, you lose all the awards in the Schmoedown Awards, and you have people saying that maybe he's over it, he's over the hill, maybe he's lost it, maybe he ain't got it anymore. You go back to what worked for you. And before Dan's match, I did a lot of meditation, a lot of focus. I did that before this match as well. I didn't take them lightly, but I took care of myself, just focused on myself, stay within myself, and that's what it took.
And, you know, Matt, y'all tied the all-time points record for teams. You had the first team ever to have a perfect round one. What was going through your head?
First off, wasn't that our record?
Yeah.
So we just tied ourselves.
That's right.
Oh, it wasn't ours? I'm getting a shake off from Christian saying it wasn't ours.
above the line.
Does anybody out there believe Christian? I don't. Somebody fact check that for me because I don't believe him at all. The guy bullshits nonstop. It was a great match. It was a great match. Top that.
Back to riding that line.
I think it was karma for them having not watched for picking biopics, but then also getting comic book movies.
Yeah.
So
It balanced out.
It did. It balanced out, and it came down to those final couple questions. And luck of the draw, they played a great game. We just happened to play a little bit better today.
No, definitely, and that's what I wanted to ask you about. When Top That said biopics,
Yeah.
I mean, they got opponent's choice. They picked biopics, a strength of yours, something that you went, I believe, 10 out of 12 right the last season. What was going through your mind?
Nothing but focus. You never know. You know, when you get that so many times as I've rolled it, I thought, well, how many questions are left? And so you start to worry how much deeper these questions
Bottom of the
go,
barrel.
how much more obscure they might be. So I didn't have any kind of reaction. Just stayed still, waited for the questions to come.
And, you know, you had a lot of momentum coming off that Schmoedown Spectacular when y'all beat Team Action, but now, for the third time, you get one more shot at the Patriots for those team championships. What's going to be your strategy going in, and what do you got to say to the Patriots?
Well, let me correct you real quick, Brad. We TKO'd the Team Action. We didn't just
Correct.
beat them. We TKO'd them and sent them back down.
You lay the smacketh down.
That's right. We lay the
Yes.
smacketh down on their candy
On
asses.
their Rudy Poo candy asses.
What is it like to basically go back and fight? Look, we're bringing this back to this country, all right? That belt will no longer be in Team Communist hands. So the Maoist regime is going down, okay? Bolsheviks die.
Look at Roca.
We're bringing the USA is what I want to hear chant from the crowd when we walk in that day. USA, not for the Patriots. That is a misnomer, all right?
Every time when he came in, I just heard the music, like the Shibano Boston song.
Look at that.
Listen.
Khrushchev's aborted baby showed up.
Listen,
What
how
are we
many
talking about, man?
times are you going to put your hand in a candy jar and get spanked before you realize you can't defeat us?
We beat you twice for the championship. This used to be
You
your
got lucky
Barely.
on the first time.
Well, what happened the second time?
We weren't showing up focused. This time we are. We earned our way back.
We were there that second time.
The first time was a fluke.
Hill Valley,
They're going to
Roka.
call it the Schmoedown Missile Crisis by the time
I
we're done.
have
When you're
never
gonna put your
lost
back- Take those belts
to
from
John Roca in anything, and I will never lose to
life,
John Roca
but
in
okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Life, Schmoedown. Listen, and your show sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait a minute, who's doing security?
JTE, yeah, someone gets security.
Love
Hey,
GTE.
Guys, once again, you have that championship match
He's
coming
such
up.
a
I know you're gonna be
spearhead for
focusing
the
that. If
heels
y'all
right
wanna see
now.
more about the Schmoedown, if you want to know more about the movie trivia Schmoedown, check out the Schmoedown Rundown on SK Plus. Myself, Frank Janish, every
Plug.
Saturday. But for now, Christian, Ken, back to you. Brad Gilmore
Well,
here with
sorry.
the team top that. Now, it didn't go your way, guys, this time around. What was your thoughts on the match?
Hey, I thought they were the best team that we've ever played. Even more respect for them now. I think they're legit victory there. I look forward to maybe playing them again down the line someday if we're lucky. Look, we
No, keep
erased
talking crap. You
17
handed
point
it to him.
deficit, and it came down to the wire. So I don't feel that bad. There were a couple of missteps, but I think overall I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, Eric, when y'all got comic book movies, a strong suit of yours, what was going through your mind?
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean, look, it's amazing. This guy knows how to spin. I'll say that. And so I felt, wow, this is amazing. We have this, and we had a chance to come back. And I felt, yeah, we did come back. Now, we didn't get it at the very end, but I still, like Jim was saying, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, look, of the 5 times we played, 3 times were TKOs. 2 times we lost on the very last question both times.
Yeah.
So I think that's still a very respectable showing. So comic books, I'm glad it was there to help us stay strong. But yeah, I feel like we can still come back and then do great here.
Shouldn't have given
Jim, when
biopics.
Team Top
Should
10,
have
they
retaken
spun
back
opponent
that
choice. That's what
Happy
they did
Hogan
now.
multiple
That's the end of the
choice.
match for most teams and most competitors here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. But then you gave them biopics. Some people say you didn't watch a lot of the matches, so you might not have known that's a strength of the outlaw John Roca. What was going through your mind when you picked biopics?
Well, I understand that criticism, but there was a method to my madness, which is biopics and westerns are strong suits of mine. So I knew that I was going up against a team that kicked a lot of ass, and so I didn't take any of those categories for granted. I just thought if they missed one, I felt very confident I could get biopics or westerns. But I'm like, do I pick westerns to the guy wearing the fucking cowboy hat who calls himself outlaw? I'm like, I'll go with biopics. Because I
was thinking more about himself than the opponents.
Yeah.
It did.
Which
So,
sometimes it does
it was
work
a
out in other.
strategic bet.
We've seen in other matches before.
Because I knew that. I'm more
Just
pissed
like
about
we
that
should have
than
taken
biopics.
action.
Frankly, I found the crowd's outburst a little distracting.
Well, no, definitely. But here's my thing: if you could go back and do it again, would you pick a different category?
Yeah. I'd probably take coming of age films.
Coming of age films.
What did I say? I said pick coming of age.
I have to say, we would not have challenged on the Happy Hogan question if we knew it was just Happy Hogan, which we both did. We thought they were going for Harold Happy Hogan. His full
They
name.
did say full name.
But I
didn't they?
feel like if he
Well, that's what I
said
wanted to ask
Harold
you,
Happy
regardless
Hogan
of the
and they
full name,
did,
but you
they
could
would
have
have.
challenged
I
it.
feel
Why
like
not
they
go through
would
the
have
challenge? You
given
one
it to
challenge per
him.
match, you
Right.
could have done it.
It was.
But even if they did, they still
definitely
would've
was
lost.
mindset we
Yeah.
should have. But the fear was if we use this right now, what if we need that challenge later? So
Can't do that though.
I mean,
if
we
you
were-
think
we
it's
were
when you
coming
could
back with a
win,
huge deficit,
use
like
it.
every choice
Yeah.
we were
Use
making
it
at
then,
that
'cause
point,
that could
I
be the
wanted
only
to stay in the
chance.
game. So I'm not embarrassed by our loss. We tied it
Shouldn't
up
be. You
very
guys
end.
killed
I
it.
knew Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker.
Yeah.
I was like hoping
I
that
knew
they would
Barrow.
choke in the next one. I was right about Gosling and Michael Pitt being in Murder by Numbers.
Even threw out the other dude.
I'm more embarrassed again by the Luca Brasi of it all than I am
And
anything else.
I'm embarrassed by on the very first question, trying to not remembering Redford directed the quiz show, and like he
Yeah.
thought I was going for the writer.
Paul Anastasio,
That's
yeah.
the director, Paul something.
Yep.
That's who wrote it.
Well, guys, what's next, Jim? What's next for Team Top That?
Happy hour, and then maybe I'll go into singles. I've been curious about that. I would like to.
Brutal.
I love
I
doing
would like to
this.
see him in
I
singles.
wish I had done a little better today, but when it was 30-30 and it came down to just those last couple of questions, I'm not embarrassed by this loss. If anything, I feel a little more emboldened by it. And I will say again, like, they were the best team we've
We'll definitely
played.
see them
So,
at the free
mad
for all for
respect to them.
sure.
Now, if you go into singles,
It's scary
anybody
though. Throwing
you'd like to
Vivida in
call
the
out
free
right
for
now?
all. That's frightening for everyone in there.
Let's not push our luck for today, okay? I'll come back to you on that one.
Luca something.
Yeah, I want to play Luca Brazzi. I want him to finally go fucking sleep with the fish.
Let's go Tim versus David.
Yeah,
Christian
I'd love to see that.
All right,
for
as
sure.
we come back, look, top 10 is static. They cannot wait to play the Patriots. They are firing shots off already. That match will be happening not too far away, man. They are going to be the Patriots top 10 head-to-head one more time. They got the shot, but then you listen, you talk to Top Dat, who, you know, they were a little upset. You know, they obviously, again, Jim and Eric, very busy guys, and they will maybe next match. We'll see. Maybe, like they said, they'll watch the game tape. We'll see what happens. But Jim wants to get into the singles league, and I think that's where he might belong.
Look, a loss is a loss. It is what it is. But no one can doubt Top Dat's talent.
Oh,
We've seen what they can do before, and we'll see what. Yeah, 30 points exactly. You find me a team out there who's just going to casually toss out 30 points. That's still tough. And as far as top 10, dreams come true, John and Matt. Dreams come true until it turns into a nightmare, and your nightmare, tick-tock, is about to begin when you step into the ring with the Patriots.
Propaganda personified. All right, guys, now before we go, I want to let you guys know once again about the Patreon. Like we said, we're going to be adding so many more matches. We're going to be adding so many more things for you guys.
Look at that 14, 16 patrons.
Patreon, if you want to become a subscriber, go ahead, write the link in the description. You want to see, again, there's going to be more matches. I'm working on the app for the Android. A lot of these different things that we're trying to get more editors, more writers, things that you guys can help us with. All you got to do, check it out. We're offering some really great tiers for all of you. Check it out, become a subscriber, and we'll see you on Friday when, look at this match, the Professor, Lon Harris, goes up against who he says is his protege, Cody Hall, the web slinger himself, this Friday on the Schmoedown. Welcome back to Season 5, guys. Happy to have you. Like, comment, check it all out. We'll see you next time.
Shambles, I miss doing Collider Nightmares. I hope you're doing okay. You know, speaking
That's
of
that creepy one that's like on the ledge.
the real nightmare is that some people consider you to be a horror expert. I'll have you know, I am a horror expert.
Well, I'm glad you
Chris is all freaking ecstatic right now. I can feel it. Chris Clark is all like,
presumably you know about horror movies. How many of the Howling sequels have you seen?
Please, let this be a battle.
Maybe the Marsupials was my favorite.
Well, all right, fine. How many of the Hellraiser sequels have you seen?
Only the good ones.
So the first two, then?
Yes.
Not the previous...
I watched
the preceding 7.
I watched up to the 4th one. I have a guilty pleasure.
Ah, I see. Well, I see you have a little bit of horror expertise, but I'll have you know that I am an Evil Dead expert.
Well, I want to say something off the
Evil
cuff,
Dead
but
is
I'm also
awesome.
an Evil Dead expert.
Uh-huh. If you're an Evil Dead expert, you would know the name of the tie-in puppet toy for Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Would you be talking about Ashy Slashy?
Well, I would.
Well, how about Evil Dead, the second film? What was the subtitle?
Dead by Dawn.
Well, you guys seem very knowledgeable of Evil Dead lore, history, but you need a little help. I'm here to help. I'm going to team you guys with some real experts from Ash versus Evil Dead. And if you know about Evil Dead, you'll know
Who gets
what
Pablo?
that is. That's a
And
show.
Kelly?
Soon to be in its 3rd season.
Yeah.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Awesome.
Only
Soon,
on
I
Stars,
hear.
$2.25.
Nice.
You got to download the Stars app, though. Okay.
Done.
But guys, I'm going to pair you with 2 people from our show. Ray Santiago, Dana DiLorenzo, right now.
yes!
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yes! yes!
Are
We're
you
getting in Ash
serious?
vs. Evil Dead.
Are
We love
you
Ash vs.
serious?
Look at, we got Ashy Slashy. Yeah! Yes!
So we've got Pablo and Kelly coming, and
Yes.
so I guess Bruce is gonna call the match essentially.
Probably. It makes sense. That would be awesome, though.
And then, of
I'm
course,
looking forward to
you've
it.
got Whitney versus Schnepp, which is really exciting because you got Whitney finally showing what he can do on a standalone. And then, of course, John Schnepp, who is always about having fun in these things. And guys, no joke, we are huge Ash versus Evil Dead fans.
Yes, I'm in process of making my own Ash cosplay too, so I'm really excited.
Yes, it is something that if you guys haven't watched it, for sure, go watch it. First 2 seasons
It's
are
on
available
Netflix.
on Netflix. You can watch them back to back. It is incredible. And yeah, the new we did a trailer reaction for season 3's trailer not too long ago, so you could check that out, but only after you watch the first 2 seasons on Netflix.
Go watch it. It's so much fun.
So now with that, we've got Bruce Campbell in the Schmoedown studio. You're going to have Pablo and you're going to have
It's
Kelly.
so groovy.
And that's the thing is...
I'm looking forward to it.
That's the thing is it's definitely something... We'll let you in on a little secret. We actually knew that Bruce was in the works last year and it fell through. And we were kind of heartbroken because we were like, man, Bruce Campbell himself is, you know, an icon. Of course Bruce is an icon.
He has that very... I'm excited for this, though, too, because if he is calling the match, he has that announcer like persona and that way to carry what he says. And I'm looking forward to all the things that he will say.
But that's the thing is we knew it was a Bruce Campbell was going to come. We had no clue that it was going to end up being Ash versus Evil Dead.
Totally makes sense, though.
And having Bruce Campbell there. This is like 100 times better.
Yes.
You guys, for those that
my
were
God.
crazy about it, and those that were crazy about the Power Rangers, and for like the 2 of you that were crazy about Party Boat, this is I'm so upset that Christian didn't ask us to go to this taping because we couldn't have because it's too hard to pull that off. But that's one we definitely would have wanted to be a present for because this is, I'm all smiles.
I already know who I'm picking for Best Celebrity Match at next year's awards.
Yeah.
It's this one.
It's got to be this one. And that's the thing is like, I don't even know just in terms of like who I want, who I'm going to go for in that match.
I'm going for both. I don't care who wins.
I know.
I'm winning in my heart.
Yeah.
Because this is happening.
Because I love both of them. I love both of them. And I love Whitney and Schnepp as well.
And Schnepp being a part of it. I especially love the fact that Schnepp is going to be part of the celebrity match. And Whitney.
Of course. Exciting. Christian, bravo on this get. If this is kind of alluding to what we are going to see this year, starting off with this celebrity match, hell yeah, we are in it 100% because this is right up our alley. Clearly, we have a damn Ashy Slashy puppet in our background. Ashy Slashy is...
as soon as I saw the show, I was like, I need that puppet. I need him.
You could see where we got Ashy Slashy in our Ace Comic-Con vlog that we shot just a couple weeks ago. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this match.
But now, back to the actual match. We got to talk about that a little bit. You know what? I good for top 10. Matt knows.
Yeah.
Freaking killed it.
Came to play on a level that we already see Roka at all the time. Right, Ashy Slashy? We see Roka at that level when he's in the zone. And we have been present for a few times of seeing top 10 play. And Nost just felt like at those times he lost his fire, but again, that's when they didn't have their show, and it wasn't until we saw Nost start making that comeback when the show came back together, and then obviously here, man, Nost was just dominating along
Shall we
with
say
John
he
Schnepp.
Slashed the competitors?
We lost Vanessa.
You sure did.
Oh, this is gonna be
oh, you know it. Oh, I
big
can't.
on the Facebook group. And that's the thing, top 10, man, handing it over to the wheel still. Had they not handed it over, who knows where it would have gone. But they did a killer job of making their comeback, especially with the comic book movies. I still think they deserve to be able to re-pull back the multiple choice.
Yeah, if they didn't hear anything, I feel like they should have been allowed to pull it back.
But we weren't present. Maybe something was said already, and that's why they had to say, no, you don't get it.
Very possible.
But either way, hell of a match. Really looking forward to Lon versus Cody. Because we haven't seen Cody compete in this level of competition. And, you know, way back in the day, sure, but now it's a hell of a lot different. We're not pulling things out of a hat for the questions or categories. But this one's going to be a lot of fun because I do love the villains. I kind of wish that Top That hadn't dropped their heel personas in the exit interviews. You could tell they were more about being the realistic, like, oh yeah,
being who they actually are,
who they are. But yeah, if I were them, I would have been like, we handed it to them. That's the only way they walked away with that victory, was because we gave them buyout. We don't care like who they are. We still not knowing who they were, and they were at their best.
Lucky shot.
Yeah, with them at their best, they still almost couldn't beat us. It came down to the last question. That is what I would have done as a heel team, because I was digging it. But one person that's the heel that I'm really looking forward to, the rising heel star, is Lon. Lon Harris. Ashy Slashy, he's not a heel no matter how many people he kills. But yeah, either way, video has gone on long enough.
Yeah, sorry guys. We want to talk about the Ash versus Evil Dead all day long. Tell us what you thought about the competitors and everything about this match in the comments below. We'll talk about Ash versus Evil Dead wherever. You can hit us up on our Patreon and our social media. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, social media with our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Stardust, and we can talk about Ash versus Evil Dead all day long.
Absolutely. Check that show out. Check out our reactions. We just did a whole bevy of reactions for the Super Bowl spots, including the Dundee, Australia ad, which was a lot of fun, and Jurassic World and Solo. 2 videos that we released for the Solo previews, trailers, teasers, small ones. But either way.
And like I jumped the gun again, we do have our Patreon, so go feel our awesomeness. It gets us where we need to go. You say it better.
Kick into the party, feel the party, keep the party going, gets us where we need to go, like a lighter video. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the show.
Peekaboo.
What the fuck?
Wanna play?